The Lifetime Assistance Airport Games are coming up this Saturday. Of course, they're at the airport, and I'm delighted to welcome three guests from Lifetime Assistance today: Liana Swartz, along with Jerry DeWind and Michelle Rugaber. Great to have you all here. Welcome.
Thanks for having us.
Liana, this has become such a fun event. I think people, plan for it in June every year. What's going on this year at the airport games?
We have our signature airport games 5K run walk. We're also doing the Flower City CrossFit 5K, and this year we are doing an extra emphasis on the kids portion and the kids fun run. We'll have a lot of different activities for kids and the families. We'll have balloon animals, face painting, a dunk tank. We're even doing a basket raffle, which is new this year, with a ton of awesome prizes. So we're super excited to get this going.
Airport games, right? It's different than any other event somebody can sign up for around these parts. We're at the airport, right?
Right.
I mean, just talk about that unique venue and how that makes this different than other things that people participate with.
Yes, it's so great. We have some of the airplanes right on the field. We get to run around some of them. It really is a great venue to have this at. It is so much different than a lot of different places. It is a flat course, so a lot of runners use this for qualifying. But getting to see the different planes and actually be that close to them is really a unique experience.
All right, Jerry, so you've participated in the past. This year, though, maybe a bit of a different role for you, huh?
Yes, this year I'm going to be a course marshal instead of actually running the 5K this year.
All right, so your job will be to make sure that everybody goes where they're supposed to.
Right.
And stay away from where they're not supposed to be, right?
We've always enjoyed running and enjoying it at that pace, but this year we're going to cheer on everybody that we know that signs up, and we can direct them, make sure they don't cheat, and that they can get their best time.
That's right, no cheaters, right?
No cheaters.
In addition to the airport games, Jerry, what are some of the things you do participate in through Lifetime Assistance?
Well, I'm on a committee that handles all the that takes care of all the housing needs for people like myself and the community, because Francis, our apartments out in Brockport, are adding on. There's going to be a Francis 2, and it's not just for people like myself. It's for people in the community to come in and rent an apartment and I would have to say, be close to people like us and get to know us and be our own little community.
I like the sounds of that. What's your housing situation?
I live in a 6-person on 106 in a house over on Vintage Lane.
And what makes it an ideal living condition for you? What is it about this setup at your place that really works for you?
There's a lot of adaptive equipment there that we use to maneuver us from chair to recliner or a chair to bed, and those are what we call ceiling tracks. It takes a lot of the stress off the staff of having to lift, because technically they're not supposed to lift anymore.
And benefits from something like the airport games is how we purchase equipment like that, so that we can purchase adaptive equipment for transfers, for bathing, for daily activities, for assistive technology. So Jerry has some good examples of assistive technology too that he's benefiting from.
And Jerry, you also you have a job through Lifetime Assistance.
Yes.
What are you doing every day?
I'm at least 2 days a week. I'm in the scanning department over at 425, and I pull all the metal out of the papers to be able to be scanned, because you can't leave metal in the papers to scan them. It'll ruin the scanners.
How long have you been at that work?
I've been in there almost 7 years.
What do you like about it? What does the job mean to you?
It means that I'm making not only a little extra money, but being self-sufficient for myself. Being able to do what I want to do and have the money to do it.
Michelle, when you hear Jerry say the kinds of things he said, what thoughts go through your mind?
it's wonderful when someone can be productive both at home based on everything that we can do for them in their home, and when they can get out of their house and have a daily activity to go to, or a job, or we have a lot of day programs too that people benefit from with all the equipment we can get there, and they can engage in meaningful activities.
The airport games themselves, let's talk about how the proceeds are utilized by Lifetime Assistance to really make a difference here in our community.
Yes, it makes a difference in so many different ways. It goes towards our MCC team program, which allows individuals at Lifetime to further their education, get certificate programs. It goes towards Special Olympics training, self-advocacy, you name it. It helps them to live a more independent and happy life. And a life, Jerry, where you said there's a sense of community, right?
Yeah, it is a sense of community when we're in the community and they can see that we're just like them. We're out doing things that you would do, that anybody here would do. We're out going shopping, going to movies, going to different events. And it helps us to be more integrated with the community, and not in our own little world.
Well, I love the sounds of it. Keep it up. Good luck with the airport games this year. Thank you all for coming in.
Thank you so much.
So nice to have you in studio. Hey, there's still time to get involved, and we really encourage you to do it. Again, it's the airport games coming up this Saturday. Go online at lifetimeassistance.org and go to the airport games drop down. It's right there on the landing page, and all the information you need is there. As always, we're sharing it on our site as well. You'll find it at rochesterfirst.com.